tonight. Race fans, it's time for the Bandoleros. Cheer them kids on! JR, it's go time out of turn 4. All things metal restart. Line the green flag is in the air.
Green flag is in the air. Braxton Bush on the circle throw machine. The bright green and orange comes off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. He'll secure the lead, leaving Rundstrom and Holland to battle it out for that second spot there, 2x2 through the field. They'll flash them. We've got one off the pace at the top of the track. Looks like the 88 machine. I believe that's going to be Rundstrom off the pace. Down the back straightaway, goes to the bottom, gets out of harm's way.
Yeah, Brian Rundstrom with a problem. Stays to the bottom of the racetrack in turn number 3. And right now he wants to cycle back around into turn number 1 and 2. Braxton Bush leads the way in the Serve Pro number 18 machine. The family out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He's from Race City, USA, and he is leading the charge right now with the Bandos in turn 1 in Wake County.
And Holland looking to the inside of TJ Moon. That's the battle for second. Holland down low, Moon to the top side. They'll race down the back straightaway. Holland thinks better of it, falls back in line. Takes another look this time when they come off 4.
TJ Moon right there settling inside and start to make the run. Right there with also that one machine of Gavin Holland. Everybody still kind of minds their P's and Q's. Braxton Bush leads them at a turn number 4 or 5 in at 15 to go.
Braxton with about a 10-car length advantage over second of TJ Moon and Gavin Holland driving in third. In fourth, you have got Owen Byerly rounding out the top 5. Aiden Ziedrich driving that number 38 machine as your race leader. Bush coming up on lap traffic as he goes into 1.
Bush, Moon, Holland, Ziedrich, Russell, top 5. Flip-flop that now. Look at the big strong run now by Casey Bowen. Welcome back to the racetrack, kid. Casey Bowen now into the top 5 of the lap 2 into turn 4.
Bowen marching through the field, trying to get up front in battle with Braxton Bush for that top spot. She's got a way to go.
Trouble in turn number 4-3. Actually, that's Casey Bowen that just spun around. The other number 2 is the driver we were referring to of Owen Byerly that was making a climb. They just updated time and scoring JR Knott's. Casey Bowen is the driver that spun around over there in turn number 3 as the caution will come out for the car number 2 of Casey Bowen, and that's the driver that we referred to that went through that crazy crash at New River All-American Speedway.
Absolutely. Bowen goes around, brings out the Denny's Grand Slam caution flag out on the Speedway. Dodge Charger get out of harm's way and let Braxton bring him. Oh, we got one out of shape before the green flag come out. Looks like Holland may have got a little gas happy, potentially.
Yeah.
Not blaming Holland, but from the way it looked, maybe Holland was a little gassed up.
But checked up the field behind him.
Yeah, well, Moon kind of probably got into it a little bit about the same time, and he just got squirrely. And good job by those drivers, seeing that, calling that off on their own as they were scrambling in the flag stand, as anybody would, when you're getting ready to come to green.
All right, we'll try this again. Of course, it's Braxton Bush, the leader, TJ Moon in second. Gavin Holland sitting in third, Casey Bowen fourth. Aiden Ziedrich right now settles in the top 5. 12 to 10, the Colquitt Weitzel Machines. Casey Bowen that brought out the caution is in 10th, and we'll get ready to settle it back in. Race fans, it looks like Tyler Matthews clear tech in race 1. Give a round of applause. The 63. And now he'll get ready for race number 2. Minor tech, by the way, for race number 1, obvious.
Right, just going through, checking what you can check right there. Kind of quick tech, but at least they're being tech, right?
That's right.
And the lights on the Capitol.
Wow.
What was that?
That was a header. That was a header on one of the race cars.
Like you gave me a hard time.
We'll try this again as the Capital Dodge space cars on the pit lane. They make their way back to the All Things.
We got another one around.
Oh, come on, guys.
That's the 2 of Byerly now this time that just went around. Byerly, who was actually in the top 5. Owen Byerly has up on Denny's Grand Slam caution flag. We're coming back to the All Things Metal restart line, and the Capital Chevrolet Dodge Charger pace car is in. We're back to green.
Braxton Bush cut right on them through the gear. 1 gear on that machine. He's got it wound up coming off turn 2. He's got a challenger down to the bottom. TJ Moon looks to the inside. They'll drag race down the back straightaway. Moon will win that race. Braxton will be in second.
Oh, trouble. Turn 4. Byerly goes around. And I think we got some more cars spinning as well.
Brexton not getting the restart he wanted that time. TJ Moon slid in there, stole that top spot away, and I guarantee you those boys will be up on the wheel. I guess maybe laying back a little bit, trying not to have another incident.
So, JR, we've got 3 2s on the racetrack, and the 2 machines spun, the 2B of Owen Byerly spun.
You got the 2, the 12, the 22, the 22, 2-2.
The 2-2, the 2-2, the 2B.
That's right.
2B's chassis and those Yamaha Honda motorcycle engines, so there is a chassis and the chain off on that car as we'll get ready to go back to the All Things Metal restart long. Bring the clock back out, JR, for battle for the lead. Bush and Moon going out another 2. Bush back to the inside.
Bush saw that challenge coming. He moved up the racetrack, made Moon run the high line so he could get that machine wound up. What a smart move on the driver of the 18 machine. On the serve throw entry, he'll come off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Moon gets a good run off of turn 2. We'll see if he makes a challenge for the top spot here in 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, this young man, TJ Moon, not backing down from one of the greats at Brixton Bush, but Bush will not falter. He'll build to the inside, drifts up in front of Moon's car. They go to the back straightaway, single file, Bush the lead in 3.
Wesley, great racing amongst 2 great drivers as they battle up front. 9 laps on the board, 20 the distance, 11 to get it done. TJ Moon all over the back deck lid of Brexton Bush. He looks to the inside, down the back straightaway.
Tries to make that run down to the back stretch. Meanwhile, we got more great racing going on behind them as well in the top 5. Coming back through the field, Jay Higginway, Sarah Weitzel, Casey Bowen going at it right there behind each other into turn 1. Meanwhile, the battle for the lead goes on halfway into 3.
Down the back straightaway, they go into turn 3, off of turn 4 now. The race leaders see lap traffic right in front of them. Will it play in the hand of Brexton Bush, or will they be able to clear them? They're single file racing down the back straightaway into turn 3 now. We've got a lap car. Both drivers take the low line. They get around without issue. Brexton a little bit lower than Moon, but Moon able to get away down the front straightaway, now off the turn 2 down the back straightaway.
The leader is now, of course, TJ Moon. Got around Bush again. Bush and those 2 drivers battle. Holland on the outside looking in. Move over flag. He keeps the support cars in the back for 3rd. He's hung out to dry. Left toward the outside. It's finally bothered for the lead between Moon and Bush, and we got trouble. Caution out. Trouble in turn number 4 as the leader's getting ready to take it. It's Casey Bowen going out around in turn 4. Yellow flag will fly for the 4th time.
Bowen around again. That'll bring out the Denny's Grand Slam caution flag yet again. 12 laps are on the board. 20 to get it done. These bandos are putting up a heck of a challenge on these 20 laps. Trying to get it done out there. But TJ Moon, the man.
Car. Good to see her back tonight in that number 2 machine after a couple of months. Dodge Charger pace car is in. Back to the All Things Metal restart line. Green flag out. Moon gets a jump on Bush and Holland in the restart in 2.
Jay storm off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Holland's got a visitor down on the bottom side driving the 12X machine. They're going to battle for 3rd as they come off of turn number 4. Up front, Moon looks about 3 car lengths on Brexton Bush to go into 1.
All of this going on right now as the field single file now, breaking out of line. Somebody will. Cedric and Colbert battle. That goes on mid-pack for 4th and 5th. Meanwhile, Bush leads. Moon leads. Bush in 2nd. He's trying to go back after the lead as they close in on 5 to go this time by.
They'll be picking up 5 to go this time for your
Oh, they got trouble. Car goes around. Sarah Weitzel in the number 21. And the yellow flag will fly. There's a ghost on the car along with Dora the Explorer. They're looking at one another with wow faces. And wow indeed, caution out in turn 2.
Denny's Grand Slam caution flag comes back out on the Speedway. Gonna bring the field back down to a crawl. 14 laps on the board. Trying to get this one in the books here tonight.
Overdrive and they're trying to calm it down a little bit. There you go. All right, well, we'll bring it back to the All Things Metal restart zone. JR, we got 6 to go.
Moon back to the gas. Here comes Brexton as well as the one of Holland. Russell goes to the inside of Holland. It'll be a battle for 3rd off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Brexton Bush has got to run. He looks to the inside.
When do you make your move? When do you Brexton Bush goes around. Everyone else scampers to the top to miss the number 18. And the caution will come out. Another Denny's Grand Slam caution. Moon, Bush, battling for P1. Battling for the win. And around goes the 18.
He done good.
Those drivers were battling hard. Brexton had a good run coming off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Those drivers were battling for that top spot. And the Surf Pro entry of Brexton Bush finds himself in the wrong direction. Tough break for that driver as he'll join the tail of the line as we get ready to go back. Green flag for these bands.
Here's a look at the replay. Moon
From under that machine down there.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. Coming to the line, 6 laps to go. Pace cars in, back to the, oh yeah.
That ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, this ain't gonna happen.
Who was that?
This ain't gonna happen.
Looks like Culbreth,
Was it
maybe.
Culbreth? Joshua Culbreth, I believe, in the 22.
Come on, guys.
Oh, Culbreth was hard on the gas. He's trying to get him a jump.
Coming up the finish, but first we'll pause for 10 seconds of radio identification from Wake County Speedway. This is CRN, the Community Radio Network. One to go indication being given to the field as the covered by floors NCs. We appreciate them very much for sponsoring along with the Simpkins Garage 170 field. Back to the line, 6 to go. Watch the 18. He's making a run on the outside. He picks off 1, 2, maybe 3. He might have time to make a run if he's got it. Right now, Moon leads in 3.
Moon carries him through turns 3 and 4 as your race leader, but look out for the 18 of Brexton Bush working his way through the field. Moon has been the class of the field thus far. Brexton Bush and him battling back and forth for the top spot, but Moon, I'm not so sure that the 18 has time to catch Moon. He is set sail across the stripe. 4 laps to get it done.
Yes, 4 laps remaining. Obviously, Brexton Bush doing all he can to try to climb back through the field. Right now, he currently sits in the number 7 spot, but here's the deal. The Congo line is single file. No one is going 2 or 3 wide. That's not making it easier for him to pass along cars, get in line, and just ride. That's what they're doing. 3 to go. Now they jump out of line for 3rd. Culbreth after the 12X, so we got a caution. Trouble in turn number 2. Weitzel around again in 21. Yes.
Yes, indeed, it is Weitzel.
I love it. You got
direction to the top of 4.
You got the 21 JR Dodge made out of bones on the car. The wrap job of the car is made out of bones, okay? And then you got a Ghost on the rear deck lid of the car. On the front of the car, you've got Dora the Explorer, and they're looking at each other with wow faces. That's pretty cool.
Well, after spinning around twice like that, they've got to be looking at each other, wondering what's going on down there. So hopefully they'll get that fixed on that machine before they come back out next time here at the Wake County Speedway. Love to have these cars with us each and every week if we could. Definitely some good racing out there. This has afforded Brexton another opportunity to pick up a spot or two. 17 on the board, 20 to get it done, and 1 right here tonight for the Bandoleros, brought to you by 94.7 QDR.
I can tell from my broadcast position, I watched to the right of the tower, Samantha Bush right now, just kind of got her shoulders shrugged and ready to see what son Brexton will be able to do here for the remainder of this race. Still plenty of time. He's in 7th, JR. And by the way, they are going to be single file, so this caution might be in his favor to try to pick off another 3 cars like we saw in the last restart.
He's actually in 6th, Wes, so hopefully he can pick up some.
By, of course, the great folks at Wiles Agency Group Incorporated and the Stock Car Racing Team Game. Green flag back out. Here going for 2, going for 3, but this time they shut the door on him out of 2.
Down the back straightaway, your race leader, TJ Moon, trying to pull away. He'll advance probably 2 car lengths over Holland. 2 to go. Hopefully he'll not be in turn 1. Moon well in control of this race. Gavin Holland right in 2nd and 3rd. Going to be the 22 of Culbreth.
They'll work their way to the back stretch into turn number 3. TJ Moon comes to the line. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go. The battle is for 2nd. Brexton pushes in 5th for the final time in 1.
Down the back straightaway they go. Moon well in command. Give him about 5 to 6 car lengths over Gavin Holland there in 2nd. Checkered flag is out. TJ Moon to pick up a race win here at Wake County Speedway.
So TJ Moon able to hang with Brexton Bush. Great race in the 94.7 QDR Bandoleros. Kevin Holland could not run down Moon for second. Joshua Colberth with a solid top 3 finish as well.
You know, Moon's got to be very happy behind the wheel of that machine as he comes in off of the Speedway up to Victory Lane for his celebration down there at the LeafCars.com Victory Lane.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give at least a round of applause to Braxton Bush for racing and being here. How about it? Yeah! He'll get a top 5. Thanks, by the way, to Samantha and Kyle Bush for having the young man be here at Wake County Speedway. I know they were a part of the race back on the season opener events, but unfortunately got put on the hold due to weather. Glad to see them come back. And by the way, don't forget Kyle Busch will be in action with everyone else on the NASCAR Cup Series Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern. It's the Goodyear 400. You can check that out on the Motor Racing Network, Sirius XM NASCAR Radio, and on television on Fox. Let's go to Victory Lane, and our Leaf Cars pit reporter, Dennis McDonald, is with TJ Moon.